is Dan and welcome again to danjumbuck. First of all, Happy Chinese New Year. I'm back at my family's home to celebrate the Chinese New Year with my family. Now the thing is, everybody celebrates the Chinese New Year in their own way. So here in this video, let me show you how I celebrate Chinese New Year in my own way with my family. Check it out. So it's the first day of Chinese New Year. I just woke up. It's about 6 something in the morning. But if you think it's early, well, the day starts even earlier for my mom. She will start cooking probably an hour ago already. So let's go and see what she's been doing. And then wish her Chinese New Year as well. Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year.
You don't know.
What are you doing? So my mom makes more than just soup, obviously. She makes a whole range of really good food. But they're not really typical Chinese dishes. Then that's because we're not a typical Chinese family. Food is an important part of the celebration, just like with any other Malaysian festival. But food in my family can be a little bit different. So do check it out. On the first day of Chinese New Year, we serve our guests chicken rendang, which is a spicy Malay way of cooking. And this goes really good with the rice that's compacted and it's called nasi hempit. On Chinese New Year, guests are usually served with tidbits, and usually these tidbits are selected because they have prosperous sounding names, or they bring good luck, or they are red or gold in color. In my family, however, we don't really worry too much about how a food sounds like or what color it is. Instead, we kind of just serve what's really accessible or available at the time, because most of the guests that come to our home don't eat foods like this. So this year we had some jellies and crackers, as well as some wafers with nutmeg. They were popular with the children, but not so much with the adults, and that's okay. The adults had chicken rendang instead. So although food is a very important part of the celebration, it is kind of a strange situation as well, because we do have really great food, and on the other hand we have some really crappy food, and they kind of go hand in hand. For example, my family does not really believe in wastage, so we don't really waste a lot of food. And sometimes when we get food, even though they're not really that great, we find ourselves eating them because, well, if you don't, they'll just be thrown away. So check out an example of really bad and really good food that I had during the first day of Chinese New Year. At my grandma's place, I had a jar of kueh kapit, which is a delicious local biscuit. But the ones I see here, however, are somewhat deformed and not well cooked. And they're not even as crispy as they're supposed to be. Now the reason is because all of these are actually the rejects. They're supposed to be a perfect quarter circle, nicely brown, and really crispy. So these are the ones that my grandma's friends who makes them to sell could not sell them because they did not make the cut. On the plus side, I had this really great jelly. My aunt made this and it's beautiful and really tasty. My cousin David is sitting here enjoying it, and I probably ate about a quarter of that plate because it was really good. Chinese New Year is not just about food and eating. It really is more about meeting up with families and friends, particularly those that you don't really meet all the time. So this year, I managed to meet up with many of my family members, my aunts and uncles and cousins, and of course my dad, my mom and my siblings. It's really good to meet up with all of these people again. And when you do meet up with these people, you get lots of stories and stuff that you never would hear, even on Facebook. So check out the story that I heard about my cousin David and his encounter with the rat. So we are meeting David, a survivor of a rat attack. So David, show us the scars of your encounter with the rat.
Why?
We can't see it.
There.
Okay, where's the other scar?
This is the only one.
That's the
One in the
one.
face. Okay. So how do you feel about surviving the rat attack?
Actually, this from my brother accidentally.
Okay, how did you get it?
He was trying to hit the rat and hit me accidentally.
Okay.
The rat jumped on
How big
him.
was the rat?
This big.
Just.
This big. This big.
So Chinese New Year this year was alright. It wasn't exactly a groundbreaking event. A rat attack, stale cookies. Oh, there was a great jelly to remember, and obviously chicken rendang. But other than that, it's pretty regular Chinese New Year. So to see more things like decorations as well as other photos, do check out my blog at www.danjumbuck.com. Otherwise, I'll catch up with you another time. Till then, take care.
恭喜呀，新春飞来四季福呀。